Okay, hi everyone. It's been a while since I've done this, and I've done a lot of ship shopping in the meanwhile, so I thought it would be nice to do a new episode of what I would call What's in Marco's Docking Bay? What am I flying? That's always an interesting question. I thought it would be nice to do this while I wait for my tape from Hello Games to arrive. Yeah, I'm actually one of the rumored tape recipients, um, anxiously awaiting for it to arrive. In the meanwhile, just work on my fleet, so let's go take a look. Um, my fleet is now split up in three ships that are Class A and three that are Class S. I might, when I get really bored, try to change the A ones into S's, but other than that, I think this fleet is so good that I don't know if I'm going to change anything to it. The ship will have to be really darn epic before I'll do that. So let's go take a look. On the left here, we see the proud white service fleet. It's three ships that are all three are white. So let's take a look. I'm really proud of the fact that I managed to pull that off. So let's take a look at all of them. They are magnificent looking. This one is my favorite in the entire game, I think. I even made one of the spoof ads for this one. It's just a majestic piece of kit here. Look at this thing. It's amazing. It's really big. It's got these giant Pratt and Whitney style engines. It's got the fans. It's just got everything. I like this detached cockpit with the cables in plain sight. I love everything about this thing. Take a quick look inside. If you see here, it's Class A. It's 48 slots, Class A, so maybe I'll get an S at some point, but at this point in the game it's just not worth waiting for that, if you ask me, because there's no real clear benefit other than satisfying my OCD. So let's take a look at the next one. This is my most recent white hauler. I also really like the fact that all three of these haulers have these vertical takeoff and landing fan things going on. They have different engines, but they all have the fans. I love it. This one is also really cool, if you ask me. Slightly less cool than the one in the back, but still, you know, I quite like it. That one, also Class A. Like I said, there's a bunch of junk I've got in there. I use them as storage a lot, really, but this is a fine little kit as well. I like this ship, so it's number 2. Love it. And then finally, the last of the 3 service fleet members. I got this one a while ago as well, somewhere in the NMS Love hub. Pretty cool too, if you ask me. It's got straight wings that are close to the body and got some like air intakes. And again, it's got the fans like all 3 of them do. So it's another great ship. It is Class A again. Cool looking. I just love these white ships. They just look so sophisticated. It's just great, and I'm really glad that I got 3 of them. In fact, I've got one other white ship, so the fleet's kind of got a white theme going on. But I think it's fine for the haulers to be white, for this like set of haulers. And the ships that are not white are too cool for me to let go of, so I don't think I'll let go of them unless something insanely great comes out in white and with the right amount of slots. So here is my trusty Explorer. This one got me all the way to the center. It's got everything you could possibly want. It's got 38 slots, which is the maximum. It's got really good bonus, and if you can see here, it's got 2706.8 light year warp range. I mean, they really don't get a lot better than this. I mean, theoretically, you could get it with 62 to 64 bonus, but that's really the only thing. The slot layout is perfect. Everything is maxed out. It's just great. This ship is great, and I really don't think I'm gonna get rid of it. Then second in the S-Class league is this beauty right here. This thing, I love this thing because it's got these what we would call active force field cargo pod, or whatever the hell you want to call this. It's got this cool asymmetric front, which I personally think is real cool, and I just think the whole thing looks really badass, and it's got the stats to match it, because this baby is S with really great bonuses. And look at this thing. This is very, very, very cool looking. I mean, why would you trade this in, right? I mean, if I find the same thing in white, in S-Class, I might do it. But in any other case, I don't think it gets much better than this. This ship's pretty much perfect. And then finally, just added to the family this morning is this beast of a fighter. I mean, look at it. It's like amazing. It's an Rasamama style ship. It's fitted, it's painted in like gunmetal gray, and it's got red accents. I mean, there's even this sort of arrow carrot style sort of thing on it. The accents are all red. It's beautiful. I just love it. It's very, very cool. My newest addition, and you know, I did something pretty extreme. I had a 38 slot S fighter. I just ditched it. I just ditched it because I thought four 48 slot haulers would be better than having that fighter around that I barely ever use. So I figured for the occasional time that I do need a fighter, why not have one that has some style, right? Look at this thing. I mean, it might be tiny, but I mean, 59% baby damage bonus. I mean, this thing packs a punch, I can tell you. I'm still working on optimizing the beam weapons. I'm really like a beam kind of guy. I don't care much for photon cannon. So I'm gonna be tinkering with the beam weapons a little bit. Like these 2 slots are probably gonna be beam. And then I got 2 left here that can be used to keep some iron around, just in case we have to recharge our shields or pulse engine. But overall, it's nearly done in terms of config, and I just totally love this thing. Look, this little guy. I mean, people may laugh at my little fighter, but it packs a punch, I can tell you that. Alright? That's it for the ships. Since we're here, I figured I could show you guys 1 or 2 more things. First of all, this amazing multi-tool that I acquired a couple of days ago. Look at this thing. I mean, holy mother of, you know, this thing is crazy. It's like a hybrid basically between the alien multi-tools and the experimental ones. I mean, it's strictly speaking experimental one, but those spikes that are on it are just out of this world, literally. And the stats on this thing are as high as the game generates them. It doesn't get any higher, except for damage a little bit higher in some of the alien tools, but then they don't have that much mining and scanning bonuses, so it's just great. I'm also not completely done configuring it yet. I decided I'm gonna play with the Blaze Javelin, so I'm gonna use these 6 slots to, you know, to boost that thing. I got rid of my visor scanner because I'm not that much of a zoologist, and I got my bonus or my achievement, so to say. So I don't have that, and you know, this multi-tool is ready to kick some ass. And then finally, people wonder, how the hell does this guy pay for all this stuff? Well, I guess let me show you that too, because, you know, I'm just an honest, no man's sky businessman, of course. I mean, no big deal. And like to keep things simple, and sometimes we like to kick back also in the monolith base that you've seen in a different video, and smoke a few little herbs. So this is it. This is what pays for all these beautiful spaceships. I think it's like 140 or so plants, and you know, you gotta do something to make that buck, or that unit, so to say. this is how we do it. So other than that, there's nothing happening here because I wanted to really double down on that nip. There's just, here's my storage and my trade terminal. And other than that, there's nothing going on there. I mean, you don't really need anything else, right? So let's go back to the hangar, and basically, I always take a shortcut here. So basically, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm waiting for my tape. When it comes in, I might do a little video on that. It's gonna be great fun. I wish you could put 3 more ships in here, but unfortunately you can't. Why? Hello games, why? I love ships. I want 3 more ships. Come on, man, make it happen. Anyway, so this is we're back in the S-Class League here, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Those are my ships, my multi-tool, and I've seen my little growing operation as well. So that's it, and have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.